Have you ever heard that trees can defend themselves, or heard that they can share nutrients and necessary gases to other trees, or even shocking, trees have their secret language? Yeah, I know you're thinking, how can plants do so much? And it's natural to think, because we have always seen trees as isolated, solitary individuals. They look totally inanimate. Even people back then used to think that trees are objects like stone and salt. But in year 1901, Indian scientist Jagadish Chandra Bose was the first to prove that plants are like any other life form on earth. Anyways, no matter how inanimate they look like, they can do considerable and shocking things that you weren't able to learn in school. So let's find out how they will shock us in our today's video. Fact number 1. The social community of trees. 90% of the trees around the 6 continents can communicate with each other. They have a secret and isolated connection. Trees share water, nutrients, and gases through the networks and also use them to communicate. They send distress signals about drought and diseases. For example, if a tree gets attacked by insects, and other trees will alter their behavior when they receive these messages. Scientists call these mycorrhizal networks. Fact number 2. Superpowers that plants have. Would you believe that trees have superpowers? Yeah, I know you might think how trees can have superpowers. They can't even move. So listen, just like Marvel hero Thor, trees can summon rain and cloudy climate. Actually, trees release water vapors into the air in a process called transpiration. We all know trees use water for making food in the process called photosynthesis. But after using sufficient water, they release extra water in the form of water vapors from small holes of the leaves known as stomata. That water vapors rise into the atmosphere and form new rain clouds, and that water vapors return to earth in the form of rain. Likewise, a big forest like Amazon rainforest and their trees can summon rain and also storm because of their large amount of quantity and by the process called transpiration. Fact number 3. Plants who can walk. Like the ants from J.J.R. Tolkien's epic Lord of the Rings saga, these plants actually move. But can they walk fast enough to escape the chains and machetes that threaten them? Actually, I'm talking about the plant species called Socratia exorhiza, or simply the walking palm tree. They can be found in Latin America, especially in Ecuador. Each day it can walk about 2 to 3 centimeters, and in a year it can walk 20 meters. Normally they are 15 to 20 meters tall and their diameter is 16 centimeters. Normal trees have their roots in the beneath of ground, but the roots of these trees are actually partially above the ground. Actually, the reason they walk is because they lie in the dense forest Amazons, where they can't absorb enough sunlight. In the search of sufficient sunlight, they walk towards the areas where they can find more light. The process of walking is very simple. They grow the roots where they can find more light, and all roots are abandoned. Fact number 4. Plants are not defenseless as we used to think. So in the beginning, I told you that trees are able to protect themselves. There are quite a few species that protect themselves when they feel that they are being threatened. Some physically change their leaves, like the European holly makes its lower leaves spiky, whilst the top leaves stay the same. Others may make their needles more poisonous, such as English yew. Also, sometimes trees release toxic against insects in the order to protect themselves. Also, there are 750 species that are carnivorous: butterwort, Venus flytrap, helianthera, Dionaea muscipula, Sarracenia, bladderwort, and the largest among all, Nepenthes attenboroughi, are the considerable carnivorous. These plants kill and eat insects for their living. So now you know trees are not defenseless as you used to think. So that is it for today, guys. If you learned something new from this video, please like and subscribe my channel. Till then, take care. Peace.